Hi guys, and welcome to Finish It Friday, episode 84. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to be rushing this one. And of course, I didn't have time to do the examples because I wanted to show all these little fun folds to you. So we're going to do all three cards, but we'll probably do them pretty quickly, just so you can get the gist of what's going on here. Alright, so here's our first card. Remember, we have our base, which is 4 1/4 by 11. We have our piece of neutral or light that's 4 by 5 1/4. We have a piece of DSP, and we have scraps for our sentiments. I'll put that over here. All right, so for this first one, we're going to go ahead and we're going to score this at 2 3/4 at each end. So here's 2 3/4 there. There's 2 3/4 there. So these will pretty much meet in the middle. You may be just a little bit off, and if so, you'll just go ahead and move one of those over till it meets to the middle. And then we're going to go ahead and score that. Okay, so then for our DSP, we're going to cut it down to 4 inches. And then we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to cut 2 strips at 2 1/2. Alright, these can be used for later. Alright, so then let me grab out my seal. Let's go ahead and I don't know what is going on with my seal. This new seal, it's not wanting to advance very good. Alright, let me go over here. There we go. Maybe I had too many layers on top. Alright, so we're going to put one on this side, leaving that little bit of a frame there. Do the other side. Leave a little bit of frame there. And then we're going to go ahead. Now here, if you wanted to, you could stamp on the inside of this. I like leaving the inside blank for writing. So we're just going to go ahead and put that one down. And let's go ahead and grab a vanilla piece from over here. I'm going to be using, let's see, where is it at? It might be on my table here. Oh, here it is. Simply Said. This is from the new catalog. It's on page, and I can show you inside the new catalog. So Simply Said is on, right here, page 19. Remember, all images inside of this catalog are copyright Stampin' Up. So Simply Said is a standalone stamp set. Page 19 has a lot of great little sayings in it. So let's just go ahead and do the birthday wishes. I'm going to do it a little bit in the middle here. Let's grab one of our punches. Let's go ahead and grab the modern punch. Oh, I should have done here. I'm going to punch it out first. We'll use that for another card. Let's punch this out first. Now let's stamp it down. We're going to only put tape on one side. Let's finish it up with a few little gems. So for this, I'm going to be using the In Color Shimmer Gems, one of my favorites. All right, and so I'm going to pull in the Peach Pie and the Pretty in Pink colors. So let's go ahead and go one there. Oops. One there. And I'm going to grab another one there. All right, so there's the first one. You want to make sure that you score it from the back so it lays flat when it is a fun fold. So there's our first one. All right, let me put that off to the side. Let's go to our second one. So our next one is going to be 4 1/4 by 11 is our base again, remember? 4 1/4 by 11. This one we are going to score at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So get your scoring blade. We're going to go 4 1/4, 5 1/2. All right, this one is going to be a book fold. So again, we're going to take our DSP and we're going to cut it down to 4 inches. Now this one's going to be, I'm going to go, I don't want to cut all that off, so I'm going to go here, cut, and I know you're going to have more scraps, but DSP scraps can be used in a bunch of strip cards and all that. So let me go a little bit further down. So we're just barely at that color. And I'm going to cut off the top of some of these trees. All right, so now we're down to 4. And we're going to cut a 1 by 4. And since this is a scene, you want to start with the 1 by 4 first, and then you want to cut your 4 by 4. All right, so here is that. We're gonna, you don't have to adhere this down. I like adhering it down so it's a true book fold. Oh, and I should have put down my, see what I did there? I should have put down my inside piece first, but now we're gonna have to cut that down, and we will. So let's go ahead. Here's our 2 strips. There's the 1 by 4. Here's the 4 by 4. All right, and if we had put down our inside before we glued it down, you'd be fine, but now since we know this is a 4 by 4, I'm going to make this 3 3/4 by 4. And that should be my inside piece with a little bit of a border around. I'm going to go 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. That way it's a perfect square. Yeah, I'm only doing this because I didn't lay this down before I attached the book binding part. Otherwise, you could have laid the whole thing down and it would have captured on the top. So there's your inside. Let's go ahead and take this birthday greeting. We're going to pop it up. You know what? I want to do something to those corners. So I'm going to go ahead and put my birthday wish inside here. Let me show you what I'm doing, just so I can round it off a little bit. I don't like having those hard edges on there. So I'm just putting that in, kind of lining it up at the top and bottom and punching off those ends. That way it's not quite so harsh with those 90-degree corners. You could pop this up if you wanted to. For time's sake, I'm gonna put it there because I want to show all those pretty flowers. Such gorgeous designer series paper. And that designer series paper is Thoughtful Journey. Again, a new 6x6 that's in the annual catalog. All right, and then where did I put my little blings? Did I put them away? Trying to see where I put my little adhesive. Oh, right here. So on this one, I'm going to be using the Petunia Pop. So I'm going to be using this darker color. I think I want to use the Shy Shamrock, kind of pulling the trees. And let's get another Petunia Pop. You know what? I want the Petunia Pop over here. And then we'll put the Shy Shamrock over here. All right, so there's that one. Card number 2. All right, and last card is, sorry. So here I'm going to use Summer Splash. Let me get, I'm really creating a mess here. All right, so here we have Summer Splash. Again, we're going to do that at 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score this at 2 1/4. And 5 1/2. All right, and this one we're going to fold back, so we're going to have a Z fold. All right, your designer series paper, you're going to score, and this one I'm going to use the new DSP patterns. So let me go ahead, pull out Summer Splash, which is right. I have to look them side by side or else they both look the same. Because Shy Shamrock to me looks a lot like Summer Splash. All right, definitely you can see this is Summer Splash. All right, so let me put cardstock back. All right, so now on this one, let me grab my inside piece first, because if not, now this one I'm not going to glue down the flap. You can if you want to and do another like bookbinding type card. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave the Z fold the way it is. So for this, again, we're cutting it down to 4 because we're 4 1/4 this way. So 4 inches is a layer. We're going to do a 2x4 and a 3x4. Now this does leave you a 1 if you want to put it somewhere inside the base here. I'll show you that in a second. All right, I think that's it for my cutter. Let me hang it up there. Look at that fun stripe on the back. So you could alternate it if you wanted to. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put this, the flower pattern there. I think I'm going to do the stripe underneath here. Oh, that's fun. Like I said, if you wanted to put this here, you could. I'm going to leave it blank like that, or put it in here. So it's like a little hidden feature in here. I think I'm going to put it in there. All right. So now if you want to, you could hide your greeting over here or put the greeting there. Again, I'm just going to use the happy birthday. I'm going to go straight on it this time. All right. If you wanted to, you could take a piece and, you know, line it and cover up that greeting if you wanted to. You use like the ephemera or something there. This one I'm just going to leave it just like this. So let me do, again, those creases on the back side, because this is a fun fold. Now I'll make it lay down flatter. But there you have just a good, fun little fold. All right. Oh, yes, and we could put on, maybe we'll put on the bigger. Now you could actually put these on here and it's not going to raise your card up a lot for like the postal machine, because you have this here. So it kind of evens out. All right, guys. So there are our 3 examples. So instead of me doing just one and let me put it over here. So instead of just doing one and showing you the 2 previously made, I just thought it would be good to show all 3 fun folds to you, just so you would see how you can quickly make 3 cards, each with a different fun fold, all starting with the same base, and get great results. All right, guys, give me a thumbs up, share on social media with your friends this video, like the video. I think I already said that. Anyway, have a great day. Sorry so rushed, but you know, I gotta get to work in 20 minutes. All right, time to change this craft room back into my office. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day and a good weekend.